Come with me if you want to live. We have to go.
Now available with Masterbeard Theater.
Come on, men. Do you want to live forever?
Join Jirard and Ted as they embark on an epic adventure to avenge Agora Hills.
This is clearly Agora Hills.
And journey from classroom to carnage.
The class was the best one I had this year.
Well, it's really not my job.
The one where I was drawing the whole time. I love that class.
While discovering romance along the way.
I was training, and I accidentally killed somebody.
Carry on, Private.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Mr. Krabs.
Dude, can you not look at us like that?
And ally with Ubermensch. Definitely not a Nazi MPH.
The good kind of bug is a dead bug.
I only got one rule and one rule only. Everybody watches, no one skips. As in the ads at patreon.com/superbeerbros, where today we're going to be watching and checking out Starship Troopers.
If you join the SBB Alliance today, you'll also gain access to over 60 other citizen quality films, maggots.
We gotta go! Retreat! There's too many bugs! There's too many!
It's an ugly planet. A bug planet.
It's coming right for us! Look out for that bug!
I'm doing my part on Patreon. How about you?
That bug is gross. Ted, we're gonna need a better ship.
Bugs! I hate bugs.
Mexican is my favorite cuisine to eat. I don't blame you. As somebody from Los Angeles, I could not live without Mexican food. Literally or figuratively. Nothing wrong with burgers. I used to love them, but I have celiacs now, and gluten-free buns are fine, but if they get even a little wet, they turn to sand.
Just do, lettuce wrap or whatever.
It's not the same.
But it's great also.
I think that there's more than one kind of gluten-free bread. I think you could find one that works. I've had some great gluten-free burger patties. I don't know, I don't know what makes a good gluten-free burger patty. I don't know enough about baking to tell you.
Probably not gluten.
I mean, that technically, definitively makes it a type of gluten-free patty. But, whatever. Remember that song?
No.
So anyway, I was playing Wario and I went over there. This guy fucking duck with a scimitar and I said, whatever. You remember that? And then I walked up over this block and I hit it and a heart came out of the top and it said, "Hey, where'd you get that heart?" And he said, whatever. And then it goes, "And this is my United States or whatever."
Okay, yeah, I do know that. It took me a sec, but I know.
What was the guy's name? Hey, I saw my friend go, "Man," his name's like, I saw my friend Minga, and I said, "What's up, Minga?" And he said, "Yeah, that's cool."
It just sounds like a South Park character.
I'm like so clear in my own mind what song it is, but I know so few lyrics of it that it's just not fair to me. Is the Cuphead Cup over? Seem to have stopped with episode 4. No. We just got sick. We'll be okay. It'll be back very soon.
What's Cuphead Cup? You guys just playing through it?
Playing Cuphead and we're eating hot sauce. It didn't hurt us too bad. Like I said, we knew exactly what we were going to film before we filmed it. It's totally fine.
I felt so bad you did 4 episodes in one sitting.
I was like, Brett was like, "You want to do a 5th one?" I was like, "No." I was like, "No." It'll be back soon. Don't worry. Seriously. It's just been literally insane. I went to England. I got sick. Brett got sick. It's just been a crazy couple weeks. We literally had to start uploading this stuff to save our uploads. But it worked out because now you guys get to see Wario and Sonic.
Hell yeah.
Yay. You mean you can't eat bottles of hot sauce in one sitting? I mean, we didn't eat that much hot sauce.
Also, is it eating or is it drinking?
In the case of what we were eating the other day, it was eating because it had physical. It had
properties.
some girth. As a history student / massive history nerd, do you guys have a period of history you particularly like to read about or play games set in? Interesting question. I guess like the 60s and 70s, but like it's so vague. It's mostly just about the mid-century aesthetic.
Like, it depends on the genre. I love shooters in World War II because the guns have so much, like, ASMR.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many little, like,
it depends on the game,
noises
right?
and
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
So does Lego Indiana Jones also does that really well.
Sure.
Yeah. I guess that's also World War II in a way.
I guess, like, I don't know.
World War II
Japan
is my answer.
is
I
also
changed
cool
it.
for, like, action games, but
I
I'm not-
mostly just like it the same way I like traveling, which is that I like to be surprised by my surroundings. I'm not really like a fetishist.
Yeah, I had, like, a buddy that loved, like, Rome. Like, he just, like, loved learning about it.
Is
And
his name George Weidman?
No.
Oh.
His name was Chris, and I won't say his last name for, I don't know, just it feels weird to say
Is it
someone's
Davis?
name. No.
Oh.
No.
Okay, all right.
Chris Davis likes modern America,
That's
I guess.
Nice period.
I mean, it's okay.
Yeah.
I think we'll look back on it and be like,
Oh, what a crazy time
we
that
can look
was.
back.
Remember water, guys?
It used to be free.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not really any periods I don't like that I can think of, you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
But none that I'm like, dude, this is it for me.
I'd pay money to see Alex play Sonic Adventure 2. Can't believe he hasn't done the sequel to one of his favorite games of all time.
Sonic
Troll.
Adventure's one of your favorite
No,
games.
that's a troll comment. I'm the only one with the bravery to say that Sonic Adventure is not good, and neither is Sonic Adventure 2. But I'm not a fucking asshole. I played the shit out of those games as a child when I had a Sega Dreamcast. So don't worry, I've played it. I've played it, and I love Sonic. I just, you know, like, Egg McMuffins aren't good either, but I love them. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. If you really want to say, as a professional, I stake my reputation on Sonic Adventure being a great, well-made, well-designed video game, that's what you can do if you want, and I'm not going to fight you. It's not a moral decision. It's just a silly opinion. I'm just interested.
Oh, sure.
But yeah, I have played Sonic Adventure 2. I just haven't played it on camera. I know it's hard to prove it if it hasn't been on camera, but I think some people still don't even go on camera at all in their lives. Would you guys agree that California and Texas are star-crossed lovers locked in eternal cosmic battle?
No?
If they are, I'm like hella Montague or whatever. I'm like hella on one team over the other, but I do love Texas. Like, Texas is like perfect friend would never date. That's how I feel about Texas. Though I would live there, probably.
Has there ever been an idea for Beer Bowl that simply got shut down by other members of the show?
Definitely, but lately, no. I thought for sure that I was gonna get shot down for how famous is Jirard, but he was like, "That's a great idea," and I was like,
I
"Oh."
was surprised by that too. I was like, did you run this by Beer?
I ran it by him, and he also was the one who gave me the wrestling idea. Hey, Alex, can we agree that good scones are really hard to come by? In America? Yeah, but here's the thing. We have this other thing in America called biscuits that if you're English or British or anywhere else that speaks English pretty
our
much.
version?
Yeah, like I would say it's annoying that number one, they're called biscuits, and number two, that they literally are just like a savory scone, whatever you want to call it. But I'll go for that biscuit every time.
No,
unless I can get a great scone. But my favorite scone is like with chorizo and cheese in it anyway, so I'm like a fucking frico bico anyway.
Oh my god, I can't believe I got that.
You did it!
So I was having like
I saw it. No, I was with you.
battle with a ghost.
I didn't want to like speak to you because I didn't want it to like come out. Yeah, I love that.
Go back
shit.
to hell. Because he's a ghost.
Yeah,
So
nice.
he started-
Got him. He
started
came back
that.
out of hell to fuck with you. He was like, I was fine.
One night only.
I was fine. Cali and New York, more like it. Cali and New York, even worse. Even worse vibes. Cali and Texas are more alike than Cali
Does
and New
Cali
York.
have like North and South and Southern California have like rivalries, but do we have like a rivalry with other states?
California? No. I don't think so. I feel like everybody just knows we're the king. I'm just kidding. Actually, I think everybody besides people from Los Angeles hate California. Is that weird? Actually, rural people also get why California is awesome, ironically. As a couple of Hyperlight Drifter fans, says Matt Youngs, how did you feel about Solar Ash if either of you had played? Now that is a good Sonic game.
I've been beating that drum since it came out. I'm like, this is the best Sonic game.
Solar Ash is like a better version of Sonic Frontiers.
I loved it. I haven't actually beat it. I have played probably 9 or 10 hours of it.
I didn't beat it either, no, but I would.
It's on my list.
Yeah,
but
I
like
totally
anything
would.
else, like played it, loved it, and then another thing happened in my life, and then I forgot about it. But
So you got to sit there and just give that some time, and that's the hard thing in my line of work, right? Same thing with you, I'm sure. Probably you don't have to think about video games as much as I do. Like, you got other nerdy shit to worry about.
I guess.
But I mean, I know you in your real life think about video games as much as I do. But yeah, I don't know. What's a game that I would consider doing a long series of by myself?
Anytime I play through a game, it's like a long series by myself that never gets
Yeah.
recorded.
I don't know. I don't really like the idea of doing a Let's Play by myself. Like, I don't really feel the naturalness of talking to no one. You know, I've done some stuff like that, and I don't mind. I really like streaming because then people are there, right? But for me, the joy of playing games for others has to do with sharing a moment. You know, it's not about playing the game excellently, but I do it's very intentional. Like, my effect on Beard Bros is the effect of editing almost nothing out of the script unless it's genuinely abrasive to your senses, or making it just feel really like you're here with us. That's what we've always said, is that Beard Bros is about the couch hangouts, right? Not necessarily about looking up the game facts and guiding each other through the game on their first playthroughs, though that can happen. That still falls within.
Not moralizing, just interesting to talk about.
Just falls within. It falls within. Woo!
Oh my god, so much.
Dude, you came out Millhouse on
I
that.
almost died, but
Yeah.
then came out. Yeah, I don't know. That's a Simpsons thing, right?
Yeah. I don't know. What would I play by myself in front of people if I had to? Probably something that I've played a million times. Probably I don't know, Mario World.
Phantom Pain.
Yeah, Phantom Pain. I've never even beaten it, and I've played it 700 hours. Literally. I've played through the first 85% of that game literally 4 separate times.
I had
Every
the
mission.
same thing with that. The same with Solar Ash, where when they compartmentalized the game into things, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do one story mission or one mission a day. And I did it for weeks with that game, and then I just fell off one day and then stopped. But I would watch you play that.
Yeah.
Actually, then it wouldn't be I'll just come quietly watch next to you, and you can still do your one person.
Yeah. Alex, do people still send money to my PayPal? Sometimes for the bit. I never hate it. Usually turns into a burrito or some sort of dumpling or sandwich. That's the good stuff. Was crowd control worth it? What do you mean? Did it get views? I don't know. It was fine. It was good. Jirard got to work through some of his issues. It was a good vibe.
What is crowd control?
It's where you play. We did a randomizer of Metroid or Super Metroid and a randomizer of Link to the Past, where certain doors in each go between.
Yeah.
And then also the chat can mess with you.
Oh.
And it kept being glitched out where they didn't have to spend money, and then so they'd have infinite things to fuck with us, and there was just nothing we could do. Yeah. Jirard just felt bad.
Was it too brutal?
He knew it was his own prison that he put himself in, and then he just got sad about it.
Just was
yeah.
Why do I do this?
Has Wario always been cross-eyed? I'd say he's more whale-eyed.
Does this also not look like a smiling ice demon?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
He looks like a chill little.
It's hey!
Yeah, he's
like an old
hey.
friend.
Yeah, hey. He's yeah, hey.
It's doing dip, probably.
Yeah,
based
he's
on
got a
his
big-ass mouth, dude. Yeah, he's got it all down there. Hey, Alex, what was your PayPal again? Oh, you mean Faciane at PayPal.com? I mean, Faciane at gmail.com? PayPal? Whatever. You got...
I gotta get a
Hi.
PayPal so I can do that bit.
It's not a good bit. It feels bad unless somebody sends you and you.
But does that burrito then feel good?
Unless you really want a burrito, then it feels great. Sometimes you're like, oh, I wish I had a burrito, and then it's like, ba-ding. My brother-in-law, not brother-in-yaw, that's not a real thing, used to joke that beard bros are my imaginary friends. Honestly,
like they're pilots, like my brother and y'all.
yeah,
like your co-pilot.
my brother-in-yaw, pilots podcast. My brother-in-yaw. That's terrible. What was I just talking about? My brother and I. Oh, imaginary friends. I like that better than like you're my real friends who I want to like bully every time that I have a chance to talk to in real life. That's a weird one.
Do you get bullied a lot?
I don't get like bullied, but I get treated as if we're old friends, like in the way that like sometimes we give each other the business in a brotherly way because we've known each other for years and we like tease each other, right? But it's like a very different vibe when it comes from somebody that I have never met.
Oh, you're like,
except
whoa.
they like still know me like a friend. It's like fucking weird because they listen to like 4,000 hours of me talking. Alex, did you ever hear that Matthew Broderick killed a guy? Yes, I did. I've been ranting about it for years.
I think you were the one that taught me that.
Yeah.
And it's hard to be honest to like.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Square that away with Matthew Broderick. So.
I don't remember. He did it with his car. He did it with his car. Yeah. Hey Alex, you use any products on your beard? Nope. Just good old bacon grease. What are both of your go-to movie theater snacks?
Popcorn. Like it's
popcorn.
Boring, but it's like
popcorn is top tier. Coca Icy is the drink. If I'm getting like a drink, usually I just get a big ass water. But if I'm getting something, if it's like a sweet thing and not beer, it's Coke Icy. And then I love popcorn, number one for sure. And then second, if I'm getting candy, it's got to be Reese's. Reese's Pieces.
The place that was near us that like then got closed down and then is now back open, but they converted into, this is now years ago, like reserved seating. They had like a nice bar.
It was an arc light. It was great.
It was weird because the bar, you could get food there and it was way better than the like behind the counter nachos and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like the same price.
Hell yeah.
It was like weird. I don't know why they didn't charge twice, but they had like for a while this like, that's where I discovered Marcona almonds.
Oh.
And they had like a
at the movies
spicy rub. Do you remember? I
love Marcona almonds with prosciutto.
That was like my drinking days too. So I would get like
drinking days?
Sparkling wine and like spicy Marcona. Like it's not.
That's a vibe.
It's not a pairing at all.
That's
but
a vibe.
I would do it.
That's good. I would do that. I would have that.
Yeah.
With prosciutto though, and Marcona almonds. That's the way. Or some country ham. Woo!
Yeah.
Some jamon iberico. Actually, jamon iberico doesn't need the Marcona almonds.
Yeah. Now it's just hot dogs, or not hot dogs, popcorn, but
Reese's Pieces.
Dude, weirdly, I went to the not the Rose Bowl. What's the other?
Super Bowl.
No, the one
the bacon bowl, the chili bowl.
God.
The big bowl.
Big
in
old
Hollywood.
bowl. Hollywood bowl.
Hollywood Bowl. Jesus
You got
Christ.
bodied. You got hoisted by your own petard.
I went there to see Fish. Which, have you been to a Fish concert? I feel like you would have been to one.
I feel like I might have accidentally been to a couple in my bedroom some nights.
It's wild.
Yeah.
But they're like popcorn there is not good.
At the bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was bummed.
Sometimes, you know who has good food is the Greek.
The
like get him to the.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we got? Oh yeah, Jesse legit says Reese's Pieces. What about you, Ted? You're from the Midwest. Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
The
Not
amount
Reese's Pieces, right?
The amount of like Midwesterners that I have to like correct, where it's like, look at the logo. It's possessive. It's Reese's.
It's Reese's.
It's not Reese's.
It's just some regional thing. It's just some regional thing.
Because I guess you guys just don't read.
You can use logic as much as you want, but if there's one thing humans are not, and Vulcans are, it's logical.
That's true. That's fair.
I've been watching Star Trek Discovery for 2 episodes now, so I'm pretty much an expert.
We're also stubborn too.
Yeah, that's real. Fun fact, Reese's Pieces doesn't have any chocolate in it. Great. It doesn't really taste like chocolate.
What does it have?
It's peanut butter, right?
Most chocolate doesn't.
It's peanut. It's like an M&M, but the inside is peanut butter instead of chocolate, right?
Oh!
They said
all the Reese's products,
Reese's
though,
Pieces.
Reese's Pieces are my least favorite.
Least?
How do you feel about that? Actually, probably the cereal.
Least favorite is the pieces?
Yeah.
Dude, you just need to get back on the train one time.
I don't think is it even the same peanut butter? It's or like
look, when was the last time you had one? Real talk.
probably this year.
This year? That's so long ago.
I feel like
It's ages ago. You don't even know.
I'll try it again.
You know what you got to do?
It's just Reese's
You know
peanut
what you
butter
gotta
cups are
do?
like my favorite mass-produced candy.
Put it.
And then when you have the pieces, you're like, this isn't bad
but
at
you
all.
gotta put it with. You gotta put it with the popcorn. You can't do that with the regular
Really?
Reese's. It's all about. What do you call it? Proportions. Reese's eggs are the best version. I like if I'm talking about real Reese's like that's not a movie theater candy in my mind. Reese's cups.
Dude, Bunch of Crunch?
Bunch of Crunch is a great movie theater.
I like
candy.
Bunch of Crunch.
But that's what I'm saying. Reese's Pieces is great for the movie theater. I would rather if I had to X one out, I would X out the pieces over the cups. The cups are better than the pieces in a vacuum. But in a movie theater, what are you gonna have? 2 Reese's cups?
I don't think they even sell them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sure they do. It's like the world's most popular candy, right?
They don't. Most places because I would buy them every time.
It's just a stupid thing to have in a movie theater because you're gonna have 2 bites and you're gonna be done.
I do like the box, like the presentation of them. But then for me, like the peanut M&Ms is just a superior
peanut M&Ms.
product.
Another candy which I like a lot, but doesn't go as good with popcorn. We're talking about the movie theater.
You're right. I haven't had this popcorn crossover, so
It's good.
like fine. Take
The
me
Reese's Pieces with the chocolate cookie bit in the middle is top tier. Never seen that.
Wait, is that like a limited edition one?
No idea. It sounds very American.
You know what? I'm thinking right now would be great movie theater snacks would be like Pocky. Like, why don't they have those in theaters?
I've seen them. At like the fancy theaters.
I've been like they had coconut ones for a while.
Coconut
It was limited.
Pockies?
Yeah, and I like then became like a daily Pocky guy.
Daily Pocky. What a life.
It was
Like
great.
a princely life.
Then they ran out. It's sad, but I don't know. That has that same box, the same very like easy to manage if you don't want to eat it all at once, or like you can put it away.
Yeah. What if they cast Jimmy Stewart as Captain America? I could do this. I could do this all day. On your left, so I understood that reference. Bucky, what's wrong with your memories, Bucky? You gotta remember.
Buck, it's me.
Buck! Who's that? Bucky, remember! It's like it's just turning into Steve Zahn. Like, not Jimmy Jimmy Stewart. Idiot fucking broke his arm. Was Steve Zahn in Goofy movie?
As the friend? Or?
Yeah. Is that Steve Zahn?
I don't know.
No, the other friend. The like kind of the one with the like Republican dad. Yeah. PJ.
That's, you know what?
Hey, man.
People at home, that's a good fact to look up.
Am I PJ from fucking Goofy movie, man? Or am I Steve Zahn, bro? Which one is it, bro? Neither of those guys say bro. Anyone else remember Homestar Runner? Of course. That was like bigger than cartoons when I was in high school. I got the hook and the He-Man. He's like the Wario of the internet.
I missed out on that entirely.
Strong Bad? Seriously?
All of the Homestar Runner stuff.
Oh, it's actually good. Like, you could go back and watch it, and it's, like, still funny.
I bet I could. I probably won't, but I do.
Rob Paulson? It's Rob Paulson? He's a very famous voice actor. I mean, dude, that's the thing. Like...
Is everybody just doing... Is this the Chevy? No, never mind. It's a little long on this side. I was like, is this like a weird Chevy integration in this game? See how it's kind of like...
That would be so weird if this is how they were... Can you...
I mean, like, Nintendo
levels,
bought the Mariners for a while. Like, what do you want?
But they weren't like, let's just sneak a baseball bat into the background of Metroid Prime.
First of all, they probably used tons, and they had like a DS with the Mariners logo.
I went to a Mariners game one time.
Ooh, look, these are the drippy things from 2.
I, no joke, brought my DS to my DSi. I brought it to the stadium, and I ordered food to my seat like a fucking private little prince because I had my DS, and it let you do that. You could connect and like see where you were in the stadium with
What?
The DS. Yeah, it was awesome.
Dude, the DS was like peak
It was great.
networking for Nintendo.
It was great.
Now it's just not great online connection.
Can you do the Wheeze the Juice guy? Cheese Whiz guy? Pauly Shore? I don't have a good Pauly Shore, actually. I don't really have a good Polysure. I have a good Strong Bad. I've got a good PJ, I guess. But I don't have a good hey buddy. Like it's like a voice that I don't have in my throat. Like it's
Then he
like,
goes high pitched sometimes.
Yeah, it's just like my voice. Yeah, my voice just like doesn't behave in that way. You got a good bender? Yeah, I got a great bender.
Best bender.
Best bender.
Bender.
I'm Bender. Oh, help. Oil can fry.
Okay, some of
I
that.
need an oil can.
I get it.
So
It
shitty.
sounds really similar to T'Challa.
You know when Ripley goes into that room and she finds all those Ripleys
Yeah.
in Alien Resurrection? I feel like that's what that Bender is. Bender's number. That's Bender's number. There's something from SGS or SBB people shout at either of you. So much stuff. Are you still cops? Is
I'm
still.
the man.
I'm a fucking man. Big Million. What else? That's it. You would do a good Stifler's mom just by proxy, just because that Jennifer Coolidge impression is a Bender impression.
Oh,
You just have to bend and snap. Alex easily has the best Han Solo impression. I don't know what you're talking about, Chewie. I owe Jabba money, but who gives a care about that fat fuck?
It's like depressed.
That's him. That's him in
Depressed.
That's like season 1 Han Solo, when he's like he hasn't filled out the character just yet. The set's not exactly right. It's still called like the Millennium Falcon still has like some weird. It's like a checker set instead of a chess set. It's like all weird. Alex, your impression of Lando trying to escape in the Sarlacc pit in Return of the Jedi is also great.
What?
Oh, right? Right?
I guess.
Yeah. Alex, how's your Fred Durst? Back the fuck up. Pretty flawless.
I mean,
That's
it's
Snape.
not
That's
bad.
not Snape. Snape doesn't want to finish the words that he says. Snape's like, oh, hello, Wario. Ted, welcome to Super Beard Bros. I don't have a good Snape. I like landed on a great Snape one time when we were doing the JJ Macfield episodes of Scary Game Squad. I was like getting that Snape down, but I don't actually
you
have
had like time.
I don't have like a pocket Snape, but I had a lot of reading to do in the game, and I just kept nailing that character.
You became him.
Yeah. Remember soundboard apps? Hell yeah. The original prank phone call video. You do Ralph often, but do you guys have a Kermit? Ralph? Rolf? Do I have a Kermit? I don't have a Kermit. Do you have a Kermit?
If you talk to me enough, like a catchphrases, I don't do
Yeah.
voices or accents. I just don't have a good.
Yeah. I don't have like Kermit. He's in here.
That's a good one.
He's somewhere in here, but I don't have like a Kermit worked out.
Ooh.
Pocket Snape is a future when this gets into episodes. Is a future title.
What type?
Alex hit us with the Donkey Kong Country enemy death sound. That's the sound, dude.
The which one?
Oh, that one that's like, oh. You know that one?
No.
Like you jump on like a full body alligator man that's like
Donkey Kong Country?
Yeah, and they go like,
I have played a lot of that game, but I played the Game Boy Color version.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know what the
yeah,
equivalent sound effect is. But
yeah. I don't have a Kermit. I don't have a Kermit. I can like aim for Kermit, but I swear to God, the only thing that's making me seem like I'm good at impressions is that I'm not afraid of fucking up. Like
It was on the Game Boy, dude.
it was. It's called Donkey Kong. Yeah, it's the same
no,
game. Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Color. Land was on the Game Boy.
So Donkey Kong. What? Okay,
Not
we're
only
gonna get to the bottom.
Not
of
only
it.
does it exist, I have beaten it and unlocked all the stickers for it.
We're gonna get into that in a minute. Alex bumped into you at PAX 2019, and I shouted "Holy shit!" You actually looked behind yourself to see what awesome person walked in. It was you. Sorry I interrupted you on the way to your lunch. I hope that my interactions with people in my life are not just a bunch of people regretting that they came to talk to me because I looked upset. But I'm always happy to talk to someone. And I guess that story illustrates my humility, which I'll take. I appreciate it, Mr. Appleton. Made me think of Thwomp going, eat ass! That is a funny bit. That's a good bit, and the cum shirt is a good bit.